Yeah, so the previous class, while we were discussing this, A and the articles ko khatam ho gaye yesterday, and then today we are starting with the binary file handling. Okay, so consider the following definition of a dictionary multiplex. Write a method in Python to search and display all the contents in a pickle file cinema.dat where m type key of the dictionary is matching with the value comedy. Okay, so if it is matching with comedy, then you should display that multiplex. आगे समझ में. So this is the question. Once again I read. Consider the following definition of a dictionary multiplex. Multiplex में m number is the key and there is a value. M name is the key and there is a value. M type is the key and there is a value. ठीक है? So now how to write the program for this? 5 marks question. What are we supposed to do? First, whenever this is a dictionary, right? It is not a textual information. Only textual information we use text files. So whenever a binary data in an integer, a floating point value, a list, otherwise a tuple, a dictionary, or any other type of data is there. Okay, other types of data is there. Then we have to go for a binary file. So in our syllabus, we have the module, pickle module. Okay, so to read from the file, to read the content from the binary file, which method we use? Load, pickle.load. Okay, so if you want to write into the file, which method we use? Pickle.dump. Dump is to write into the binary file. To read from the binary file, which method? Load. Okay, आगे समझ में. So now what are we supposed to do? There is a multiplex, a dictionary. So now what am I doing? A multiplex, one dictionary I am preparing. So with the key m word, some value, m name, some value, okay, m type, some value, entertainment. Okay. So now what are we supposed to do? This dictionary to be written into the dat file. What is the dat file? Cinema.dat. Okay. So into that file, how do I write? Using dump. Pickle.dump. Got it? So what are we dumping? Multi1. That is this dictionary multi1. We are dumping into which file? File object. Okay. So what is file object? Cinema.dat, which is opened in write mode. Got it? So now we are continuing dumping, right? So one more I'm reading and just I'm dumping into the file. Okay? So now a file close over here, right? Because for execution time we need some content, no, to check that I have given. But here in your theory paper only search method is asked. Write a method to search and display all the content in a pickle file cinema.dat. Okay, so what are we supposed to do? Search means from the beginning of the file we had been reading and searching whether the dictionary is, see, whose roll number is when I am searching for, see, any one of the roll number is 11 or not, like that. Okay, so if the type of that dictionary is comedy, the type of the dictionary is comedy, then the entire data, that is that roll number, that is m number, okay, m name, m type to be displayed. ठीक है? So search कहाँ करेंगे? So cinema.dat को open करना है. Which mode? Read mode, because we are reading from the beginning, right? So now, as long as the true, so first load that content. So one object, one load will do one entire object to be retrieved into the program. So now first object is m1. M1 we read and that is copied into R. Right? That is the first dictionary. So first dictionary में values क्या क्या है बताइए? R का m number is 101, m name is Datta, m type is entertainment. इतना तो display हो जाएगा. ठीक है? So now what is the next data? So okay, so that when we are continuing in the loop, next iteration we are reading ना. वैसे read करें. ठीक है? If the m type, now we read ना, R तो हमारे पास आ गया. R का m type क्या है? So we want to have the value of that key. What is the key here? M type is the key, na? The question they have given, right? So how do we get the value of that key? R within square brackets. If we give the key, we will get the value. If that value is comedy, then only display that R. Okay. Otherwise, continue reading the next one, next dictionary, next dictionary. Like that, there are so many contents, na. आगे समझ में. So now, if file doesn't exist, file to end of file में पहुंच गए. So right, so break the loop. ठीक है. So now let me execute and show you. Okay, all files. Yeah. So that file is created. Where is that cinema.dat? Is it created now? Yes. Banana, cinema.dat. Suppose if you open, you cannot open it in the text mode because that is having some different format. Okay, see. Got it? So don't open it using the text mode. Just we are just dumping using. That's what try catch block we are using. Okay. Just one data here. Okay. So is it clear? The method is correct. Only thing is when it is keep on reading. When it reaches to the end of file, so it is unable to catch. For that reason, what are we doing? We use this while loop. Okay. So this you put into try catch block. Right? Loading. Next data. Okay. So exception. What is that exception? Except EOF एरर आ गया तो क्या करेंगे? एंड ऑफ फाइल एरर आ गया तो ब्रेक द लूप. ठीक है. EOF एरर again. So now whatever the data we have loaded into the file, we are able to retrieve. But इधर तो हमको पूरा डेटा नहीं चाहिए ना, ये सारे डिस्प्ले नहीं करना चाहिए. कब डिस्प्ले करेंगे? If R का M type. So capital letters में की दिया तो वही हम डालेंगे. If it is matching with comedy, then क्या करना है? करना क्या है? We have to display that data. Okay, that is only asking the question, isn't it? See, what is the question? So we have to display where M type key of the dictionary is matching with the value comedy. That only we should display. Okay, all the content to be displayed. Okay. This and all. See, three inverted commas when we use, what does it mean? It is comment, multi-line comment. Okay. So now let me execute. Again. So this is the comedy one. So 1 or 2 only is displayed. पहले हमने पूरा डिस्प्ले किया तो एंटरटेनमेंट पे डिस्प्ले हो गया. But now only comedy is displayed. आगे समझ में. So how to do that? Any doubt here? Import pickle. This portion is not asked the question. Okay, this portion is to cross check. पहले तो dump करके देखेंगे ना, तभी तो कुछ data उसमें रहेगा. इसलिए, but only they ask to define a search method. So define search. Okay, so what are we doing? We are opening the file and searching within that file. What is that file name? Comedy.dat. Wherever that data is matching, okay, display this. Display that data. Right. So this definition to be called, है ना? तभी तो इधर से main function शुरू हो गया. In the main function, if we are not calling the definition, that will not work. आगे समझ में now you see nothing has come. Why? We haven't displayed anything here. Now you see in these lines anywhere any print is there, just we dumped into the file. If we want to execute this portion, what are we supposed to do? Delete नहीं, वो definition का नाम क्या दिया है? What is the name of the definition we have given? Search ना? Where have we called that? After this, so call that function ना? ठीक है? Then it will work. आगे? आगे समझ में? So whenever you are asked to write a function लिखने के बाद, if you have to execute and check the result, that function must be called. Okay, note down. Right. Okay, this one. 5 marks question. ठीक है? Binary file handling का. Question आपने लिखा है? This is the question, and from here, solution. See, during practical examination, without main function, your coding will not work. In the theory, if they ask only write the function, that much is enough. But if you do the entire thing, nothing wrong.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, why should we use except EOF error?
Exception is, see, this is the runtime में क्या हो रहा है? It is still trying to load where there is no input in the file. Okay, it already reached to the end of file. So we reach it to the end of file. How do we handle it? In a text file, that is a null character, we can handle it. If that value is null, see for example, if r value equal to null, so this can be, then immediately we can break it. Okay, so but here एक ट्राई कैच ब्लॉक हटा के दिखाना, ठीक है? सो नाउ
Ma'am,
यस मैम, this much I removed. Okay, so now you see what happened, ran out of input again, so it is still taking input from there. So to handle that exception, we are using try block, that is try this code wherever any problem, any runtime execution time, any exception is there, handle it by using the except. Okay, handle it by
ma'am,
using the except. What is your doubt? Tell me now.
Ma'am, EOF error will come only in binary file.
End of file error. EOF means end of file. Yeah. Generally file handling में आप EOF error डाल सकते हैं, ठीक है? Finished noting down?